Never thought I'd make this video. Everybody's favorite event is back. The Moonshot event. Any hitters versus common pitchers, 99 overall team max overall, 3-inning games on all-star difficulty at Coors Field. Sounds toxic. So if you want to use big fat boys like Big Papi, go for it. You want to be toxic, use Chipper Jones, lay a bunt down with him, more power to you. Or if you want to be a little douche and pad stats, you got the Alfonso Sorianos of the world. Either way, it's going to be some bombs. But common pitchers, you can only use 64 to 60 overall players. Why did I say that backwards? I don't know. But either way, you're very limited on what you can use. So in this video, I'm going to try to help you guys out. I'm going to tell you guys the best common pitchers you should be using on your team. And these cards, let's face it, they're all going to freaking suck. But I'm going to show you some pitchers that have a really good pitch repertoire, maybe throw a little harder, or pitchers that can at least help you get outs in this event. So even though it's 3-inning game shit, these games are going to be like 15 to 10. But if you have played the event alright and you have seen some common pitchers you've had success with, let me know in the comments section who they are. So when it comes to pitches, you obviously want the best ones in the game. You want sinker, you want guys that throw hard, you want cutters, you want screwballs, you just want some fuckery in your repertoire. And the first guy I'm going to show you right at the top here is Dennis Santana for 140 stubs. I love it because they're so cheap. 64 overall, know nothing about the guy. His stats are freaking terrible, but he throws hard. He pitches a slider, which has a really good pitch differential from his sinker. He's got a changeup and then a fastball. So I really like the pitch repertoire on him. He's got the slider as his primary pitch. He's got the sinker, which can get up there in velocity a little bit, mid-90s, which I feel is pretty good for a common pitcher. And then you can mix speeds with the changeup, which is about 7 miles per hour difference from his sinker. Then nobody cares about the fastball. So solid card right there, and we're going to go right up here to Ivan Nova too. He also has that sinker. Basically, if you find somebody with a sinker and has at least 2 other pitches, like a curveball, slider, changeup, screwball, cutter, whatever, they'll have success in this event. Well, not success. People are still going to hit dawn shots on them, but more success. So Ivan Nova has the sinker, he's got the curveball, he's got the changeup, and then he's got the fastball. Velocity and breaker, at least in the upper 80s. Good stamina. For most of these pitchers, they're going to be around like anywhere from 30 to 50s in terms of their per nines, but he doesn't walk a lot of guys. You at least have 3 pitches you can use at your disposal when you're going against these God Squads. Yeah, that's really all there is to say. Good luck to you. Go down a little bit. See, I like this because I'm learning a lot of people. Like, who the fuck is Brian Mata? Whatever. Either way, he's got a fastball, cutter, curveball, changeup, 2-seamer. So he's got a lot of pitches. Doesn't have the sinker, but he does have a cutter. The curveball changeup's going to be nice. And his fastball does get to the mid-90s, so he's got a decent arm too. And his per nines for a common actually aren't bad compared to what we've seen. They're roughly in the 50s. Walks and home runs are in the 40s. So, I mean, he at least has some pitches that can help you get some outs. These pitchers are mainly used to help you change pitch speeds. If you have somebody and you're throwing somebody who throws 98 mile per hour and then has a curveball or something, and those are his only 2 pitches on all-star difficulty, you're going to get rocked. But you throw somebody out there like Brian Mata, who may not throw as hard, but he's got fastball, cutter, curveball, changeup. You can constantly change pitches and change speeds. You're at least more likely to get outs against somebody who, is just saying fastball. Remember when Edison Volquez actually used to be good? This dude led the frickin' Royals to a World Series, and now he's a 64 overall common. But I like his pitch repertoire too. He's got a sinker, changeup, knuckle curve. Fastballs can get close to the mid-90s. Per nines actually aren't good. 70 home runs per 9 for a common pitcher is really, really good. So definitely good, especially in an event that's meant for home runs. He's in the 80s for velocity and break. Stamina solid. 58 hits per 9. Good pitch repertoire. So Edison Volquez, kind of same thing with everybody else. He's going to get the job done. The only difference with him is he does have the 70 home run per 9, which I feel is the big key factor for him. This dude looks like he was blazed out of his freaking mind when he took his team photo. Corey Abbott. I wonder if he's related to Jim Abbott. John Abbott? Jim Abbott? The one-arm pitcher dude. Either way, 4-seam fastball, cutter, curveball, slider, sinker. He's got literally every single pitch you could possibly want. He might be one of the top ones you should go after with that repertoire. He also is around the mid-50s to upper 40s in just about all his per nines. 56 hit, 56K, 45 walks, 42 home run, which is good enough for a common, I guess. He doesn't throw very hard, and his pitches are pretty straight. He doesn't have a ton of break on him, but 5 different pitches. All of them are some of the best pitches in the game. Like, what else could he need? Maybe a changeup in there? He's got nothing really that resembles a changeup, but he's got a 12-mile-per-hour difference between his fastball and his curveball, so that could do it. Control is bad. Break is real bad. Curveball only has 38 break. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, he's a classic common pitcher, but he's got 5 different pitches that you can throw at your disposal. You'll at least keep people off balance. Brent Honeywell used to be a top prospect, then the dude just kept getting hurt all the time, but he finally made his big league debut at some point this year, and he, in the minor leagues, was one of the few pitchers who had a screwball, and it was nasty. It was ranked like a 65 out of 80 screwball, which is really high in the MLB pipeline, and he has it in the game too, and screwballs, for whatever reason, whenever I use a screwball pitcher, they cannot hit it at all. It just, for some reason, it just kind of looks like a fastball, and then just drops, and it's like 15-mile-per-hour difference. Brad Honeywell is going to be the same thing with a big fastball reaching mid-90s, a slider, a 12-6 curveball, a screwball, and a changeup. So we got all types of fuckery there. He can pitch a mid-90s fastball. He can get you with the slider on the outside. 12-6 curveball is just going to go up and drop straight down. The screwball is going to look like fastball and just drop. And then also you got the changeup. It's going to throw people off. Roll him over, ground out short. Chi-Chi, do you love me? Chi-Chi Gonzalez. He could be a solid one too. Four-seam fastball, cutter, sinker, changeup, curveball. I feel like I'm just reading off pitches, but that's really to it. No matter what pitcher you're going to use, they're going to suck. They're going to get shelled. At least get someone that can get outs every once in a while. Like Chi-Chi, he's got the cutter and the sinker. One thing I've noticed with this game, if you find somebody with a cutter-sinker combo, you can really do some good tunneling with that. An inside sinker to right-handed batters and then have the cutter go on the outside. They just kind of dip the opposite direction. So you could really play some mind games with your opponent, throw him off a little bit. And also, he's got the changeup and the curveball too to go along with his fastball. So a good pitch repertoire there. You could do a lot of different tunneling actions with this Chi-Chi Gonzalez card. And his per 9's really good for a 6'3" overall common. He's got 51 hit per 9, doesn't strike out a lot of batters, but he doesn't walk a lot of batters. He's kind of like the Edison Volquez, which in an event made for home runs, only 6-7 home runs per 9, which is insane for a common pitcher. So he might be one of the better ones to go after too. I find it so weird that Edward Cabrera in this game, nastiest pitcher in the game, he has a sinker. You go to his comment card, doesn't have a goddamn sinker. I'm not a huge fan of this card, but he's still one to consider if you just need another pitcher or you have him. Lucas Gill, he has the big fastball going up to 97. He can get up to like the upper 90s, curveball changeup. So his pitch repertoire is just very weak. He doesn't have anything that kind of cuts to the outside like a cutter or a slider, which I like, and the curveball or changeup, everybody's seen him. Once you've seen him once, you're going to know his pitches, and they're just going to get teed off. But still, the big velocity's nice. TJ Zeus, the god of lightning. What's he rocking with? Sinker, cutter, slider, changeup, and a fastball. Sinker is his primary pitch. I like it right there. Good velocity with 81, good break at 79. Per-9s are just like everybody else, but he's got the pitch repertoire where you're looking for. And holy shit, this guy picked the wrong sport. He's 6'7"? Dude, he should be playing guard for the Bucks right now. Replace K-Mid or Drew Holiday. Freaking get Giannis a ring. So that's it for starters. Now we are on to relief pitchers. We got Brad Brock with the cutter, changeup, the 2 fastballs, and the sliders right there. So he's looking pretty cute. And then you got Dylan Tate, who was once a top prospect and has been traded a few times. He's bounced out from the Rangers. He was number 3 overall pick by the Rangers, I believe it was, to the Yankees, to the frickin' Orioles now. But he's got a big time velocity, 92 velocity in this one with 83 break. His sinker gets up to 94, fastball 95. He's got the slider and the changeup. So I like having a guy with something straight, like a fastball or a sinker, you know, just something that kind of, not straight, but, you know, just kind of stays on its plane. And then I like something that drops to the outside, so like a slider or cutter, and then something that drops down, so a changeup or a curveball. I like those 3 variety of pitches. He has all of that with the sinker kind of going in and out, and then the slider just kind of breaking to the outside, and then the changeup, which kind of drops straight down. Plus the big velocity, like I said, it helps. And then you need some lefties in this event. You're gonna face some big time lefties. You got the Schwarber that just came out. Maybe somebody has a Griffey, the big poppies of the world. Everybody has that goddamn collection done. Why not add Chase Fry to the squad? Only 71 home runs per 9. That's the best one we've seen so far. He's got the cutter, curveball, sinker, fastball, changeup. So everything you want once again in a pitcher. For some reason, he's got -5 to the hits in the Ks per 9, but he's still got 79 hit per 9, 75 K per 9, 71 home runs per 9, 85 break with a really good pitch repertoire. This guy's going to be a stud coming out of your bullpen, especially if you have somebody with a ton of lefties. And even versus right-handed batters, that inside cutter is going to be really, really good if you pitch it off the edge. Wow, Jose Quintana kind of fell off as 63 common relief pitcher now. Just remember, the Cubs gave up Eloy Jimenez and Dylan Cease to get this guy. Josh Lindblom is one goofy-ass dude, but he's got the pitch repertoire you want. He's got a weird one that you're not going to see out a lot of pitches. You got the fastball, cutter, slider. Great, amazing. I fucks with it. But then he's got a splitter and a slurve. You barely see one of those pitches on a pitcher, but he's got both. And a slurve, disgusting. Splitter, if you pitch it really effective and can control it, disgusting. He's got 87 break, 72 home runs per 9, which is the best we've seen so far. Good stamina because he has been a starter in his career. Ks per 9 is going to be solid. Love the pitch repertoire. He might be one of my most used guys coming out of the bullpen in this event just because I can mix and fuck around so much with him. Oh, I love it. Speaking of fucking with your opponent right now, Alex Claudio, perfect for that because he throws as hard as a high schooler does. He's got an 86 sinker, which kind of surprising. Definitely doesn't throw a sinker that far, but his changeup is 73 miles per hour. It's so slow, and especially in All-Star where everything's slow, it is going to take a little bit to time it up if you mix that with a sinker, which is 13 miles per hour faster. And then he's got a slider on top of it and a very, very funky, like, sidearm delivery. He's actually kind of tough to hit. 99 break on the pitches, too. That's pretty crazy. What's his pitch break? I keep going past it. He's got 99 break on the four-seamer. Okay, 86 on the sinker, 66 on changeup, 76 slider. Home runs per 9 is the best we've seen so far. We just keep breaking it. He's got 78 for home run per 9. Doesn't walk a lot of guys. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he's going to control his pitches, and he's going to get people out in front. So I got 2 more pitchers. One of them is Touki Toussaint. He used to be a starter. He was a top prospect. He's got the fastball, curveball, splitter, slider, sinker. He's got everything you kind of want. His home runs per 9 really good too with 70. 83 velocity, 85 break on his pitches, solid per 9s all across board with the 68 Ks per 9, 63 hits per 9, and once again, as you kind of see a repertoire, we're seeing pitchers with either a bunch of really weird fucked up pitches like a slurve or a splitter, or we're seeing pitchers that have like 5 different pitches they can pitch. You want a lot of those guys, keep your opponent guessing all game. And then I say that, and then we're going to show somebody who throws gas. Zach Birdie with a fastball reaching 98 miles per hour. He's got 99 velocity. This guy throws freaking gas. And then he's got a slider, 88 miles per hour, and a changeup, 88 miles per hour. So the guy throws hard. So if you have somebody who's swinging late, wouldn't be a bad idea to bring him in and just blow it by him. Get 3 strikeouts real quick. And in case you haven't seen the rewards All-Star Summer Program, ooh, wonder if there's more coming to it. Lots of free packs in this event. 1 pack there, 2 headliners there for only 6 wins, 5-pack bundle, 12 wins ball in this habit, a lot of headliners, and we got 3 big time rewards. At 20, you get this Luis Campusano, who is right around the top 50 in terms of prospect. He's a catcher in the Padres organization. Great contact, great power versus left. Needs better versus right, but either way, good fielding too. Good all-around backstop, super easy to get. You also got the Zach Greinke, who I wish he came out a little bit earlier, but the card still looks really, really good. And then the big reward at 40 wins is Yoenis Cespedes 2014 Home Run Derby winner card. Holy hell. 102 contact right, 85 contact left, 112 and 122 power. Plus I heard he has a glitchy swing. Big time arm. He's going to be really, really Oh, gross. Good. But at 40 wins, if you're having fun, because this is what this event's all about, it's probably the best one we'll get all year, you can keep going. Boneless habit packs there. We got 10-pack show bundle, some kitchen sink packs, a lot of packs, 5 packs right there, more headliners, 2-pack, and then if you get 100 wins, you get a 20-pack bundle. So you can go all the way past 100 wins, but you just need to get to 40 to get this Juan Cespedes, Zach Greinke, and Luis Camposana. You only have a week to do it though. Holy hell, 100 wins in a week. It's a lot. Anyways, boys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And in the comment section, let me know what common pictures you have used so far that you are fucking with. Anyways, I'll catch you boys later. Peace.